It's one thing to focus on the problem. What about the solutions? And our panelists are going to try to do a little bit of both, talk about the problems and about the solutions. Very interesting talking with people today. How many people are upset that they go into a courtroom and a judge gags them? A judge will not let them audio tape or videotape their hearing. We've called the termination of parental rights the civil death penalty. And there should be some type of additional protections when this is being executed against a mother or a father. And I would also say as well that when you minimize a parent, when you turn a parent into a visitor, especially when it comes down to issues like we need to create inequality here, and we need to have conflict so that the attorneys make money, the child custody evaluators make money, the guardian ad litems make money, children's college funds get basically sucked dry by this whole industry. We do have some big problems. For a lot of us here, we focus on the state of Texas. Texas is a very big state. We pride ourselves on doing things bigger than anyone. And a lot of us think when it comes down to the family court injustice, that Texas leads the way. A lot of us also look at the issue of the child support, because a lot of times a person is incentivized to leave a marriage. Once a person leaves a marriage, it will be granted. And the way our child support system works, it often incentivizes the person who files for divorce. That person often gets the kids and money. The state should be protecting marriages, should be also doing whatever it can to strengthen the family. Another issue that we will be talking about is the State Commission on Judicial Conduct. This is an organization, I found out about it. An attorney told me, say, you can file a complaint with this organization. I had no idea it existed. So I was really all enthusiastic. They got my complaint, they wrote back to me. Jennifer Lundy, who is in charge of the Texans for Judicial Accountability, will tell you that the State Commission on Judicial Conduct is largely ineffective. We cannot trust it to actually do the job that, constitutionally speaking, it is supposed to do. It's underfunded. It's very, very rare that a judge will be investigated or reprimanded somehow over what takes place. One final thing before the movie starts, and it should be starting in just a moment here. One thing that has bothered me quite a bit is that when we go to a family court, we may have a judge who does not adhere to our values. If you are a person of faith, you may appear before an atheistic judge. If you're a person who believes in two sexes and that men and women are what comprise marriage, you may be in front of a homosexual or a lesbian judge. And they may tell you how you should rear your children. That is another injustice that needs to be investigated. I think that the issue of family integrity should be elevated to an issue that it becomes a national security issue. When we destroy the family, as Vladimir Lenin said, we destroy society. We have weak society today because we have had 50 years of weakening and waging war on the family. And it is our hope that by this movie and by being able to use it, it's not just being a criticism, it's helping to bring about positive change. Legislators that are here, we want you to write bills that would actually help our families. Right now, the people that have your ear many times are the attorneys and those in the lobbyist group. We have experts in here that can give you research that 180 degrees different from what you're hearing. And for the judges that are here or attorneys, we just want you to know that it's important that you do right by people and that you not place money above the relationship of parents and children. And we'll have people speaking about that as well. I believe the movie should be starting. Is it?
It's in the process right now.
Okay, got it. So while it's getting in process, after the movie's done, we will have the panel. It will last for 45 minutes. We have 4 panelists. They'll each get 3 questions. And then we have our special guest that's going to address us for a few moments, and we're very excited about this. And then finally, we will have questions from anybody who's sitting out there, for anybody in the panelists or for the producers themselves. And I think we should be, here we go.